Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Chesnoid FC save here on FIFA 22. Let me start by saying thank you to Juvenal for joining the Patreon. Apologies if I've not pronounced your username correctly, but thank you very much indeed for joining the cause. I appreciate it very much. One extra disclaimer at the beginning of this video. This is obviously going out on Saturday lunchtime. Monday, we're having some work done in the house on 2 bathrooms. So, as such, the available amount of time I have to record content is going to be dramatically affected over the next few weeks. That being said, what I'm going to do initially, obviously at the moment I've been able to get out every single YouTube video every single day and still upload 5 times a week on Facebook for the My Player as well. Link down below if you want to go and check that out. So to ease things with regards to the amount of time that I've got to record content, I'm going to be dropping from Monday onwards to 5 weekday videos on YouTube as well as the 5 weekday videos on Facebook, rather than every single day on YouTube and the 5 days on Facebook. So 5 YouTube videos a week rather than 7 for probably about a month-ish, just because, well, with work going on and banging and sawing and drilling, and I'm obviously not going to be able to record for certain parts of the day on the days that I am in the office. So just to let you guys know, I'll put this out on Twitter as well and on an Instagram story too, that from Monday, well, from next Saturday, because nothing will be affected until next Saturday, there won't be any weekend videos on YouTube for 3 or 4 weeks or so. But once it's finished, we'll go back up to, I'll have the time to make all of the content. So just to let you know, you will get a video today, obviously. You will get a video tomorrow. It's from Monday that my working hours will be shortened, shall we say. So just to make you aware, full disclosure, rather than just get to next weekend and not upload, I thought I'd let you know at least for clarity and for being upfront. So today then, cracking on, we have Wolves, Fulham and Forest. 3 absolutely winnable games. We have so far this season won all 3 of our games as well in the league. Kind of got battered by Charlton in the cup yesterday with a rotated 11. But we'll try and maintain our 100% record today. It's by far the best side we've had throughout the course of this save. It's by far the best start to the season we've had in this save. Even when we were at Championship level, we didn't start this well. So hoping to keep that going today. We'll jump to Molineux to start, and hopefully from there, 3 straight wins. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Drop the video a like if you're enjoying this save. Please, of course, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more. And I'm just going to jump straight to Molineux. Wolves is 11. Jose Sarr still in goal for them. Nelson Semedo, Stefan Savic, Max Kilman, Ibrahima Konate and Ruben Vinagre. Unai Vencedor and new signing Tchouameni at centre mid. He's 85 rated, Tchouameni, so he looks very, very good indeed. Alvarado, Puado and Duvan Zapata up top for them. We are playing for the very first time in our away strip, the very fetching away strip that we're particularly keen on. Hopefully, we can give it a good debut and get 3 points. Tchouameni with a big rangy ball to start. Picks out Alvarado to the millimetre. The exact blade of grass it needed to fall on as a ridiculous pass. Kassoun running slightly close to the defender, and as such, perhaps rushed into squeezing the pass not quite so accurately. Tchouameni is, at the minute, running things in the midfield for them. Back there to Vencedor. Duvan Zapata's gone for goal. It's going to cannon off a defender straight to Alvarado, who thankfully was offside. Guiri skipping past the man with the extra pace. That 5-back's going to be tough to play against Brentford. We were able to get right round the outside of them because they played very narrow and whipped the balls in, and it worked. Here, I think Wolves are going to be a little bit wider with their back 5. So it's not going to be quite so easy to just go around the outside and cross a ball in and stand a good chance of scoring a goal. Kassoun does win that foot race. I think Semedo might have been able to get there first, but he seemed to almost just not bother. That was weird. Kassoun back to McGree, into Lewis Ferguson, out of his feet, goes for a banger, and Jose Sarr makes a very good stop. That would have been a banger as well. Rodrigo to deliver the ball into the middle. It's nowhere near where I aimed it. Never mind, Kassoun's underneath it, and we'll try and recover it and go again. Still got Randy and Tekka there at the back post. All right, well, we'll try from the corner spot again then, shall we? Or from the quarter circle. Try again to get that towards, there we go, the penalty spot-ish. Stefan Savic gets that first. Puado Okay, I have no idea what Kieran Tierney's doing there, but Wolves have still got possession nonetheless. We're getting closer. Randy Nteka with a shot wide. Lewis Ferguson draws a very good save out the goalkeeper, but the goal isn't here yet. And I wish Shuameni had stopped playing such good passes. There goes Kieran Tierney on the overlap. Randy Nteka is central. Shuameni is everywhere. Okay. He's piqued my interest. He might be a player I might try and pick up at some point to try and run my midfield rather than someone else's. Vencedor here. Inside to Duvan Zapata. Got a scout report back on Ile Mariba as well from Barcelona. Or in real life he's at Barcelona. In this save you saw yesterday he just moved to Vallecano. He's 82 rated, so he's not necessarily grown enough to get straight into my starting 11 yet, but he definitely could progress to become a brilliant player for whoever has him at their club. It currently is... Come on, Rodrigo, please. Oh! It's currently Real Valladolid, but I'm tempted to try and bring him in here as well. Rodrigo with a great run, just not quite the finish on his left foot. Vencedor with the ping. Puado gets there first. Duvan Zapata has many a runner. He's delaying at the moment. I'm drawn soon a long way out of position there. Never mind. They're dropping back, they're dropping back, they're dropping back, but they haven't tracked Rodrigo again. He's in, and I'll tuck this back looking for Guiri. It'll find Randy Nteka instead, and it's blocked well by Max Kilman. It'll go out for a corner, and we'll try and get something from it here. Randy Nteka could win this. Duvan Zapata's the man back there on the cover. Into, oh, Itakura, why did it lead? The man that I was trying to pass to and wanted to have the shot with jumped over the ball and it went to a bloody centre-back. Not exactly ideal on the edge of the box. Ugh, calm down, Ches. Don't throw into challenges like that. 3 minutes to go till half-time. Wolves on the back foot for most of the half, but that doesn't mean that they can't get the one opportunity to pick me apart, especially if Shuameni is heavily involved. It could be that chance if it weren't for Bessa making a great save. Again, to reiterate for those of you that missed it in yesterday's episode, Bessa is Hugo Lloris's regen. Theo Bessa, a regen with the same birthday as the French #1. Now, our #1. I don't know if he's involved in international football for France. I'm not sure. It's probably going to be some other younger Frenchmen that have grown higher than he has at the moment. But still, excellent young goalkeeper for us, and hopefully will be for the rest of the save, really. Into Randy Nteka. Oh, I mean, come on, mate. You're not getting to that, are you, Sunshine? I'm not sure who's my go-to set-piece taker now. Probably Guiri still. We did score... Oh, Rodrigo's half decent, you know. Free kick actually is 79. Curve is higher than Guiri's, but Guiri has a decent amount of power. Let's see if we can't get Rodrigo his first goal in a Chesnoid FC shirt. He came close yesterday, but he did put the ball in the back of the net, but he was offside. That's decent, but Jose Sar's footwork is also good enough to get across to it. Perhaps did need the extra power from Amin Guiri. Early doors in the second half, still 0-0. We've kept a couple of clean sheets so far this season now. We're starting to show a little bit more defensive solidity, which is brilliant. It's what we have needed for a little while. Now watch me concede on the back of saying that. No, we'll tackle Duvan Zapata. We'll go on a counter. Now watch them concede on the back of saying that. Go again, Guiri. Come on, son. You're in. Please. Please, I mean. Yes! Chesnoid FC 1. Wolves 0. He didn't get the chance from the set piece. He's not taken it to heart. He's powered through a challenge that he stumbled past. Determined to get into a position to score a goal, and score the goal he did. Bogle. Oh, that was loose. Meant to go to Lewis Ferguson. That could cause me problems. Jaden Bogle going to have to try and close down Puado. This is dangerous. Shuameni finds Duvan Zapata. Back to Shuameni. Out wide to Puado again. Lacroix in the way. Keeper's not going to come for it. That'll be a corner for Wolves. Okay, she's got a giant linesman's flag. Okay. Right. Oh, Duvan Zapata going off. I was hoping that was Shuameni for a minute. Not sure who they'll bring on in his place. We'll find out in a moment. Corner to come in from Alvarado. Looped deep. It's Guirassi? I can't say as I recognise the name. Who's going to win that foot race? It's Nelson Semedo. Kilman. Vencedor. Oh, he's in. He's in. Guirassi's only just come onto the field of play, but he was just loitering with intent there on the edge of the box. play through. Loose marking, it has to be said. He's just on his own. They're number 9 off the bench. He's just there. And Lacroix just doesn't mark him. He's just on his own. Jaden Bogle looking at him as well. And, well, there's nothing the goalkeeper could do about that. 1-1 then. Chouameni over the top. Can Bogle get to that? Why he slid for that, I have no idea. The ball's like 6 foot in the air, and he slid on his arse to try and get there. Ferguson going off, Billy Gilmore coming on. I've made a change. Bensador will loot this. It's not a bad ball. Thankfully, Randy and Tekker's back there on defensive duty. I'm not winning that header, am I? Kilman dominating Kassoun aerially. Can we steal that off him there? No. Advantage given. Not that it was needed. Puado buries it. That was a hell of a finish. The man that's on the left-hand side of their front three finds himself in the middle. Again, Chouameni instrumental. Excellent footwork. And that is a ping. That's a great finish. We've gone from being delighted to being 1-0 up to now worrying whether we're even going to get anything from the game, let alone the win. Just trying to keep it away from the man. That was really good footwork from Kassoun. And Tekker's calling for it. He'll find Guiri. Just trying to find some space for a shot at the near post, maybe. Konate does well. And we're really running out of time now to try and find ourselves an equalising goal. Jaden Bogle should get to that first. I asked for a first-time pass and he didn't do it. He just ran into it. Could really have cut them apart. Please. Oh, it just keeps falling for them. Thankfully, he's given it straight to me there. Oh, no. Come on, lads. Fucking hell. Such a simple pass to go on a counter-attack. That went through Konate's body. Lovely. What a really well-made game. Chouameni has been the man of the match in this game, although we've stolen it off him there. And Randy and Tekker could be played through. Looking for him. Great first touch. Loads of defenders back here, though. Needs support. He just couldn't deal with the strength of Konate. We're going to lose. We were hoping for a 100% record in the league to continue, but that is over. As is any potential unbeaten streak, unless Guiri could spin there, but I haven't found him. Excellent defending from Kilman and excellent defending from Wolves throughout the game. We went 1-0 up. We felt confident that was the game done. Wolves had other ideas. Chouameni pulling the strings in midfield. Guirassy getting the goal from the bench. Wasn't to be today. Not on that occasion anyway. We'll pick ourselves up. We'll dust ourselves off. We'll go again in the next one. Fulham. They've been getting battered by everybody so far this season. So let's give them another one. All right, Fulham then. In goal for them, Raffaele Lerai, Steven Sessegnon, Al Amri, Chris Richards and Jay Da Silva, Josh Onuma and Frank Anguissa. Ben Rahu, Fabio Carvalho, Fidalgo, all behind Fedor Chalov, the Russian striker. Cengiz Ünder on the bench. Harry Wilson on the bench. Bobby De Cordova-Reid on the bench. Fulham have been, thrown about a bit so far this season. A 6-3 defeat to Manchester United. A 3 or 4-0 defeat at home against Liverpool. They've not had a fun time of things so far this year. But to be fair, I didn't have a fun time of things. Strong challenge. Didn't have a fun time of things against Wolves in the last game. In the final half an hour or so. So I know how they feel. To some extent, at least. We're hoping to give ourselves victory here if we can. At home. Against the side that's been struggling. Looking for Rodrigo. Oh! Side netting only. Across to Kieran Tierney. They're talking about Fulham having the worst defensive record in the league in commentary. And, well, we were kind of already aware of that. From having seen their results and mentioning them. Oh, that's a lovely spin from Rodrigo. Can he find a teammate? Might not need to. Oh, my God. Rodrigo's dribbling is so good. Can Guiri get to that? No. Jeez Louise. Rodrigo, you are next level, pal. That's what I haven't had ever in this save. Is someone that is that good on the ball. What a through ball to make things happen at the other end. Fidalgo elected not to give it to Chalov. Why Chalov passed it in the first place is beyond me. Fulham split me open and then ruined their own attack. Don't understand that. Striker was clean through. He must be low on confidence, perhaps. Onuma to Richards, the centre-back. Looking for Chalov, who might score this one. No, Besser makes another good save. Trying to get across to block these shots. Can't quite do it. Fulham should have taken that opportunity. It was presented to them beautifully. Richards with the header. Kassoon brings that down. Keeper thought about coming, but we'll just get rid of it. Can he get there? No, Rodrigo not able to recover possession. That was scary. Our back line was just opened up for the world to see there. Fedor Chalov. Fidalgo. Nicely done by Lacroix, but they've won in again. Zambo Anguissa to Silva. Up we go, please. Well up Itakura. Fulham pressing dangerously for their first spell of possession and dangerous possession at that matter for the game. But we've ridden the wave. We've been able to deal with it. And hopefully can make a splash of our own at the other end. And Teka, some good movement there from him. Needs some good footwork, which I haven't gotten. Anguissa. That's a nice ping. Can Kieran Tierney get there? He can. Can he keep it in? Yes, as well. Ugh. Have to go back to the goalkeeper. No risks. No risks. Think that over. Flick it on away. Well done. And Teka's... Well, I thought about running in behind. Then didn't. And now here's Guiri. Oh, I tried to drop the shoulder on the defender. He could still be onside here, Guiri. That was a forced pass. Just saw perhaps the opportunity to split their backline the way that they did to me. But it didn't quite pay off. Fulham defending well enough so far for a side with the worst defensive record in the league. And they've been quite difficult to break open. Oh, I was trying to squeeze that through. To be fair, there was enough of a gap, I felt, to get the pass through towards Guiri, but wasn't able to do so. Chalov, he's got to be offside, surely. Carvalho's onside. What is happening with our defensive line here against Fulham? They've got no shape whatsoever. Outrageous. Oh, Randy, can you play a fucking pass to a teammate, please, pal? Thank you, Itakura. Jesus Christ. Come on, Mr. Nteka. Come on, Randy! Jesus wept. Moron. What is happening in this game? We were really good against Wolves. They just scored 2 good chances. But we appear to be falling apart here against Fulham. Nearly half-time. Still 0-0. Randy Nteka can't play a pass to save his goddamn life. Maybe in January we sell Randy Nteka and sign someone else that's better at the ball with their feet. And I can't believe I'm quite saying that because he got loads of assists in the Championship and was decent last year. But Randy is letting me down today when Fedor Chalov gives Fulham a 1-0 lead. Surely we can't go 3 straight wins, 3 straight defeats. I'd be furious. That's not the best of balls. We could win that header. We haven't. Chalov does nicely up against Riley McGree. Oh, I kind of opened up my back line there. Chalov to Benraho. Chalov out here to Fidalgo to Chalov again. No! The deflection off Lacroix takes it past the keeper and we're 2-0 down. Randy Nteka pissed me off so much in that first half that I took him off at half-time for Henry Cox. Don't you shush me, sunshine. You see him giving it this. Chill, pal. Your shot was straight at the keeper. You just got lucky with the deflection. Cheeky bastard. Chalov makes it 2-0 Fulham. And, of course, we played so well yesterday. And now we come up against 2 sides that we should absolutely be beating again. And somehow, I'm managing to put together dud performances. Well, I mean, to be fair, I battered Wolves. We just couldn't get the win. But here, I mean, Fulham have been god-awful all season long. They come up against me and they play like gods. Benrahu, forward again. Back there to Steven Sessegnon, delivered in. Why is he backing away from that? It's so weird the way they do that. It makes you worry so much. Like, he wins the header there, the right back, but he backed away from it on the way towards it. Why have they got one defender all the way back there? Cross it to the man at the back post. No, we won't, because the cross is fucking shite. Why have my players suddenly decided they're terrible at football? The fuck's that about? Bogle into Cox. Guiri's there. On again to Rodrigo. Darting inside. I see Kassoon, so I'll try and work it to. Why can no one play a fucking pass against Fulham? McGree intercepts that nicely, then overruns it like a prick. Oh, I'm getting annoyed, lads. I'm getting really annoyed. Fulham. Just a terrible, but apparently God's gift to football at the moment in this game. Someone make me a run I can use, please. Cox is there through the gap. Why can no one pass a football? What is... I'm actually lost for words at how bad the passing is in this game. Both this Fulham game and this game, FIFA 22. It's so goddamn bad. So bad. Out of nowhere, we can't do anything. It feels like the Charlton game where just nothing goes my way. Run towards the ball! I'm holding the... He's just stood there waiting for it. Oh, I feel cheated. Absolutely cheated. I'm trying to tell him to run towards it so he gets there and he stands there like a fucking melon. Then the Fulham man closes him down and I lose possession. This is idiotic. Fucking shit game. 10 minutes to go. Still 2-0 Fulham. Fidalgo to Anguissa. Back to Fidalgo. Okay. Benrahu. Inside to Onuma. Anguissa. Chalov. Oh, thank God he missed. I'd have blown my top if I haven't already. Anguissa. Where is my defence? The side are playing polar opposite to how they played yesterday. I don't know what I've done. I literally... Control the fucking football, you... Oh my God! I'm like stamping my feet in frustration and anger because the game is screwing me over. What have I got to do? He nearly forgot to take the ball with him. I mean, I might get a consolation goal if anything here, but it's only a consolation. Riley McGree looking through. Henry Cox. There's Guiri. Swept straight to Leray. I lose 2-0 against Fulham. Fucking Fulham! Thankfully, I've got to go and stream now, so I don't have to play the third game yet. That was a joke. That was a joke. I genuinely felt cheated in that game. Genuinely. That's fucking bullshit. Nottingham Forest away next. Where are they in the league? I bet that was Fulham's first points of the season. No, it wasn't. It was their first win, though. They conceded 12 so far this season. So, of course, they're conceding on average 3 goals a fucking game. 12 goals in 4. They play me. Fucking clean sheet. Yeah, okay, FIFA. Brilliant. Forest are 14th. Great. Well, I'm going to go and stream some Football Manager because fuck this game. Nottingham Forest line up with Horvath in goal. Pettersson, Diveev, McKenna and Ruiz at the back. Loyodice, Yates, Rodri, Benez and Silva. And then midfield with Lucas João up top. You might be able to tell. Different day. I'd had enough of this yesterday. So I'm recording this the morning of the video going live. I hope I can get it up in time for the 12 o'clock slot. We should be okay to do so. Made a couple of changes to my lineup. Billy Gilmore starts, as well as Henry Cox up top. 2 changes to try and, I don't know, bring this side to life. Nightmares last night about this side. I'm hoping that today, after a nice sleep and a break from playing, we can get ourselves back to winning ways and hopefully back to playing the way that we should be playing with this side. Back to the way we were playing in yesterday's episode. It's not like we're looking for something we haven't seen before. We know that this side can play superbly well. So why they weren't playing that way yesterday, I have absolutely no idea. But hopefully, go on Lewis Ferguson, you're in there. Nicely done. Guiri to Cox. In behind. Oh no! First goal for him in his career. He is right-footed. So it was on his 3-star weak foot there. Oh, I can't quite get up for the header either. It's one thing we won't have the opportunity to do quite so much with Cox there, Not and Teka, is utilise that aerial ability. Although Guiri's pretty decent in the air and has scored a couple of headers for us so far in his career. So we won't completely stop crossing the ball in, but certainly I'll have less of a target to aim for. Here's João looking to get in behind. I think in the last game, when I was complaining about where my defence were the whole time, I was just getting caught on the counter a lot. So my defenders had pushed forward to try and get involved in the attacks, and I just couldn't find the room at the back. Oh, it would have been a lovely ball across to Rodrigo. I've got a free kick, I think, for handball there. Oh, and this is certainly a brilliant position to try and get a goal from. We'll let Guiri take it. 20 yards out. Put quite a bit of power on it. And try and get it up and down. And that'll have too much shot power for the goalkeeper. Amin Guiri gives us a 1-0 lead away from home at the City Ground. Just round the corner from where I live. A few miles. Yes! Now, let's win this game of football, shall we? If the wall had jumped earlier, they probably would have blocked that. So it's a really good free kick from Guiri, but definitely if the wall had jumped earlier, they'd have gotten to that. If anything, they ducked down to get out of the way and then went up. I don't care. I don't care. 1-0 lead. In there to Rodri. He's gone to try and burst past Kieran Tierney. Easier said than done, Sunshine. Kieran Tierney is a lot faster than Iago used to be in our left-back spot. Rodrigo made a good run there, but I wasn't sure if he'd drifted offside or not. He hadn't, as it turns out, but I didn't react quickly enough to glancing at the little mini-map down the bottom. Oh, Kassoon's in behind, but I've got nowhere to pass it to. Ferguson is here. Back to Rodrigo, out of his feet, hopefully quickly to then get the shot away, but I couldn't do it. 25 minutes in, it's still 1-0 to Chesnoid FC here. And Forest haven't yet really gotten themselves going the other way, but they might be in here unless Jaden Bogle can get to this. Andy Silva to Lucas João! But he's fired it high and wide into João, spread out wide continually, especially with the way that the side has played in this episode. I'm not comfortable with just a single goal with regards a buffer between me and the opposition. I want a second. I want to lead by 2 just to allow that bit of BS or a mistake. Oh, Teo Besser is so good. That header from Devev, oh, it's not the best of angles. I'll wait to see the save again from a better angle, to be fair. He's had no right to get to that, and he's done superbly well to do so. Xande Silva heads over the bar. That'll be half-time. We lead by a goal to 0, but Forest are growing in that half. They were having more chances towards the end of it as Fulham are beating Chelsea. Though it's not quite so frustrating to have lost to Fulham in the manner that we did. Certainly was. But they've obviously built from that, found some confidence, and are now putting together more results. Why that went to Guiri over Ferguson, I don't know. Passing still struggled with in this game. I know you guys, oh my God, are also struggling too. Struggling with the tackling as well of the opposition. They just throw themselves into challenges for no real reason with zero chance of actually getting the ball. Sometimes it works, but the amount of times it does compared to the amount of times they end up getting booked stupidly is just wrong. Nicely intercepted by Kassoon. Oh, just get it under control, for fuck's sake. Come on, how hard is it? You're a professional footballer. Got the touch of a Sunday League player. Rodrigo, back there to Kassoon. On his left. Blocked well. Options out wide. Xande Silva, back to Ruiz. Trying to outpace and outmuscle Jaden Bogle. She's done well. Yates. Adis. Rodri. To João, back to Rodri. Get there. Okay, nice attempted tackle. Thank you, Lewis Ferguson. Just stood there and kind of wobbled next to him. Oh! Kassoon out wide. Guiri central, though he's not really making a darting run. That's a strong challenge from Peterson. It will get him a yellow card. Just changed direction. Well, Yates is getting booked. Could have thought it was Peterson that made that challenge. Well, the foul was given regardless, and someone got booked. Making 3 changes. Trying to get a second goal if we can, at the very least. Hold on to what we've got. I brought Cayusta on, Sanchez on, and Randy and Teka. Rodrigo, I've not got much in the way of support here, so I am just going to go backwards. I want to hold on to the 1-0 at the very least. We need to win this game if we want to keep up the pressure on those at the top of the table in these early stages. I'll look for Randy and Teka through there. Not sure about the onside, offside. It was onside, and the keeper makes a remarkable save. Certainly think he should have buried that, Randy and Teka, and the keeper's going to come for the second ball too. Not too many minutes added on at the end, I hope. Just the one, thankfully. Provided we can catch Rodri here, although it is Billy Gilmore. There we go, we've won it back. That'll be game. Okay, all I needed was a sleep and a break from the game, and we've been able to get ourselves a relatively comfortable 1-0 win. We have had some good saves from Teo Besser in there, but evidently from that final chance, their goalkeeper's been keeping Forest in it as well. So I think overall on the balance of play and quality of chances created, we probably deserve the victory there. So that's 4 victories from our first 6 games. Unfortunately, 2 defeats thrown in there as well. So we certainly have 2 defeats against sides that we really should have been beating. I'm not going to dwell on yesterday. I'm not going to dwell on the earlier games in the episode. Let's concentrate on moving forward in the right way. We are 6th in the table. The board want a Europa League spot this year. That's what we want as a minimum. That's what we want as a minimum. So far, Tottenham are the only side with a 100% record. Southampton, Arsenal, Manchester United and Chelsea all still unbeaten. Although Chelsea, 3 wins and 3 draws, level on points with us, having won 4 and lost 2. No draws for us yet. It's a difficult month next time out. I think we've got Manchester United, don't we? We do. Oh, and Liverpool and Leicester. Well, tomorrow then will be the test of tests for this side coming into that run of fixtures. On the back of today's episode's run of fixtures, I'm not sure how that's going to go. I hope we can at least do something. Otherwise, I'll rue dropping points in the previous 2 games even more so. We'll try and keep ourselves in and around the European spots for the first half of this season and think about maybe strengthening again in January to make a push to really cement in those top spots. Southampton's Skamaka has got 7 goals already this season. Southampton are flying. They're up in second, aren't they? Isak has 7 as well for Chelsea in second. Rashford with 6. We'll be playing against him tomorrow. Oh, God, wish me luck. I'm going to go and record that video now. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Drop the video a like if you've enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more. And hopefully tomorrow is more like this bit and not like the previous bit. I'll see you later.